Hey friends, welcome back to Kat's Kitchen. I'm so glad you guys are back here for another episode. I hope you're all doing well. Today we need to make some more freezer breakfast sandwich. So what we're going to be doing is I have one more pack of tortillas from Sam's Club that I had in the freezer, and so we're going to use that up, and I'm going to try to make two different sandwiches. I'm going to make one sandwich type with bacon, egg, and I'm probably going to do like a veggie egg. Yeah, bacon, egg, veggie egg, and some cheese. And then the second one is going to be more of like a southwestern one. I have some, let's see here. I have some refried beans, black beans, cheese, and then I'll probably do a scrambled egg on that as well, and then possibly a little bit of bacon on there too. We'll see how much protein I have. So we're going to get started. What I did here is I started cooking our bacon on the stovetop. Sometimes I'll do it on the stovetop, and sometimes I'll put it on a baking sheet in the oven and let it bake. I had a pound in the freezer already cooked, so I only have to cook one more pound right now. So for just 1 pound, I'm just gonna do it on the stovetop. I have another pan over here heating up with a little bit of avocado oil for our eggs. So we're gonna get that started right now. Okay friends, so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to work with our veggies first. I'm just cutting down some of our tomatoes right now, and then I'll cut up some of our bell pepper that we have in here, and then we're going to add some spinach to it as well. So we're going to cook down these veggies until they're soft. I'll put a little salt and pepper on them, and then we'll transfer them to a bowl with some paper towels in it so the juices can drain out. And then we'll cook up our eggs. And our eggs are just going to be, I'm not sure how many eggs I need to make, but basically it's just going to be eggs, a little bit of salt and pepper, and a splash of milk. And then I'll just mix them together until homogenized. So here's our vegetables. They're almost done here. I'm just gonna let this saute a little bit longer just so that that spinach can get a little smaller and wilt down. So putting the lid on top really helps it do that. Here's our eggs we just poured in. I'm gonna be stirring that with a spatula. And then once these are done, like I said, I'm gonna transfer these to a bowl with some paper towels in the bottom to soak up the liquid. And then we'll pour them into our egg mixture. And then over here, I have the bacon we just cooked. And I also have some chuck steak from the night before, and I think we're gonna use that in our southwestern wrap. Okay friends, so you probably hear the oil in the back. I have my other pan. The So we finished our veggies in, and I have our hash browns. They rehydrated for us because these were freeze-dried ones. I'm gonna drop our hash browns in, and we're gonna season them with salt, pepper, onion, garlic powder, parsley, and paprika. If you've never seasoned your potatoes like that, whether they be French fries, mashed potatoes, baked potato, hash brown, anything, give them a try. Potatoes are one of my favorite things, and they're so good. I am going to make sure all the water is drained out of this, and then we're going to drop our potatoes. Alrighty friends, so we are back to the madness here of the breakfast sandwiches. You guys, if you've been with me for any length of time, you've seen me put together so many breakfast sandwiches. It's kind of self-explanatory at this point. That's why I'll mostly play music through this video for you and speed it up. But just to kind of give you a little bit, I try to at least give you one new breakfast sandwich that's new on each video that I do, because I do like to, you know, test a few things out for him. So this time we have the Southwestern wrap that's going to be new for Mark. We're going to do one of those with refried beans, and then the other one is going to have just black beans in it. And then I have some of my chuck roast that I made the other day. That's going to go in it. And then some of our veggie egg scramble, and then some cheese and our hot sauce. So that one's going to be pretty loaded up. And then our other one is going to be the veggie egg scramble. I've got hash browns, we have our bacon, cheese, and hot sauce. So anytime I make a new wrap for him, I like to make just a small portion of it, just to make sure he does enjoy it before I go making hundreds of them. Because as you know, I like to make sandwiches, you know, enough sandwiches for him to have for between 3 to 5 months in the freezer. So here we go, guys. I will show you. And also sometimes he does work on the weekends too, so he really burns through these sandwiches pretty fast. I account for 5 days a week, but if he's using them 7 days a week, you'd be very surprised how fast they go. And usually he just eats them. I don't usually eat them because of the gluten. So here we go, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with our first one with our refried beans. And I actually saw this recipe online, and I'm just pulling an inspiration from it. And then our egg, and some cheese on there. And then this is the chuck roast that we made in the crock pot the other day. I was gonna make tacos out of it, but then I'm like, you know what? It would taste probably really good in this wrap, in the Southwestern wrap. Now, if you want to do black beans also on here, you can. I'm just kind of splitting them up to make sure I know what he likes preferably. Is it the refried beans that he likes, or the black beans, or both? So if he likes them both, then I may very well mix them together next time. And because I'm getting very tired here, I feel like I've been cooking for the past 7 days straight almost, and filming and editing. I'm just gonna roll these, and you can pan sear these if you want to, but I am just very tuckered out right now. So I'm just gonna roll these up, roll it in the paper towel, and then I will put these in my big Ziploc bags, and I reuse them. And then when he we put them out, take them out of the freezer the night before, and then, you know, he just heats them up in the microwave for anywhere between 30 to 45 seconds is really all they need. So yeah, go ahead and experiment, guys. You know, get some different flavors going. Tell me what you guys are trying down below in the comments. And tell me if your wife or your girlfriend makes you breakfast in the morning, if you're a guy. I'm always curious about that, to see, you know, I know nowadays a lot of people don't wake up with their spouse, you know, and sees them off in the morning, but you know, that's why I try to at least make Mark's breakfast for him in advance and his coffee so that it's ready to go as soon as he wakes up. Alrighty friends, this is it. We made 18 breakfast sandwiches for Mark, and these are a little bit heavier than my normal ones because we did add the beans in, but I think that'll be a nice addition to some extra protein. So I have my 3-gallon size freezer bags here. They're all ready to go. They're cooled down, so I'll pop these right in the freezer for him. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, friends.